The true gospel is so good. The gospel is what we are all missing in a lot of churches. And I like to call this video, we don't love the gospel, we love the gossip. Yeah. We don't love the true gospel, but we love the gossip. It's easy to get on that phone and call your home girls, call your home boys, and talk bad about the church and things that ain't going on, and talking about people that's in position and wishing they would sit down, and you think you can do their job better. We don't love the gospel, we love the gossip. How many of y'all know that mess sticks out harder than anything? See, we won't stand on the gospel, but we'll stand on the gossip. Oh, let a problem be going on in the church. You're going to hear about that more than you heard about the word of God. Because too many people love the gossip. Why we can't get that many people to look at the word of God and study? And wonder why Bible study class is so low. It's only 5 or 10 people in there. Wonder why Sunday school never have a big attendance. But let it be a business meeting, and you're going to have a fallout in anyway. Let it be a business meeting going on, and you got all this mess going on and gossip. That's when people pack the church out. Yeah. Because once again, we don't love the gospel, we love the gossip. There's too many people in the church got their little cliques. I like to call it cliques. You see them in the corners by themselves. They only talk to certain people in the church. I'm going to keep it real in this video. They got their little clique that they hang with, and that's a part of their clique, and they talking about everybody else in the church. Because we already got too much favoritism going on in the church. Oh yeah. And once you show favoritism toward people, you're making a huge mistake. Then next thing you know, you're always calling out those people's name and forgetting about everybody else. I like what my mama say, I don't need my name called. And she said, I hate when preachers get up and start trying to call people, because when you try to call people names, you're going to leave out somebody. All the time I see this happen. See, we in love with the gossip, but not the gospel. Mess. Misery loves company. People want to stay down, and they want you to stay down because they down. There's some people go to church that don't want to even see the church move forward. They quick to gossip about the church, but they won't do nothing to help the church. And wonder why the church stays like it is. And I'm talking about preachers on down. Like I was saying in the other video, you want to preach at somebody for what done happened and thinking that's going to do something. Really, you just made yourself look even stupider. Because I never seen, somebody got to have sense enough to be the bigger man, be the bigger woman, and move on. Because what mess do, mess just keep on piling up. And after a while, that mess going to have to come to a head. Once again, we love the gossip, but we don't love to be in love with the gospel. The gospel is what it's all about. That's why I love Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the 4 gospels. I love the word gospel, but I'm tired of hearing the word gossip. Oh, we quick to get on that phone. Girl, you know what done happened at the church now? Guess what the pastor done did? And you ain't been to church in I don't know how long. We go gossip with people that don't even go to our churches no more. What kind of mess is this? So they can go tell somebody else about your church. And then you wonder why ain't nobody coming to your church. Because they done heard all the gossip about your church. You know what people do? Oh, I don't want to go to that church. Oh, man. You heard about such and such, what's going on there? See, we can learn to stand on this gospel and start leaving this gossip alone. I hope I'm helping somebody with this, because there's some people looking at this video that love the gossip. I don't like being around. See, people look at me and wonder why I'm always to myself. And I'm not saying that because I'm thinking I'm higher than somebody else. I get away from people that love the gossip. Now, ain't nothing wrong with telling the truth. And you are doing something about it. But when you sitting up gossiping about such and such and you ain't doing nothing, I don't want to hear about it. I distance myself from a lot of people. A lot of people, because you got those cliques. Once again, you got those cliques in the church who only look out for themselves. And them cliques always want their name on something. They want to be in every organization of the church. They want to do everything and don't want nobody else in it, because they want to keep their same cliques, because they know who they cool with. And they divided up in the church already. I just talked about this division. God hates when we are divided up. God like us to be on one accord. He didn't say be divided up. He said be on one accord. And we can't get on one accord because of gossip. That's another reason. Gossip is tearing a lot of churches up. That's how rumors get spread. Like I was saying in the other video, when we don't be being taught things, when you got a problem with your brother, look at Paul's letter when he wrote to the church, to the churches. When he said, when you got a problem with your brother, you go to that individual. We got problems in church and we don't go to the individual. We start gossiping. And next thing you know, you got a big old fallout in the church because of gossip, not the gospel. See, the true gospel should make you straighten up your life. That's why I fear God. I don't want to be around all that gossiping. I have to separate myself. Somebody come to me with all this, and I'll tell them in a minute, I don't want to hear it. You go and tell that to somebody else. Because after a while, if you start hanging around somebody that gossip, after a while, you'll start gossiping yourself and start looking down on people just like they do. See, we ain't caught up with the gospel. We caught up in this gossip. The 2 G's. That 1 G is tearing the church up. Gossip. Not only in the church, but even on jobs. Relationships. Somebody in a relationship right now can't even talk to their partner, but they quick to go gossip with their homegirl. Gossip with their homeboy. And I got a news flash for you. While you gossiping to that homeboy or that homegirl, just believe they listening to everything and they trying to figure out how to get your husband or your wife. Waiting on you to mess up again. Oh, we see this every day. So I want to talk about that, them 2 G's right now. Let's start getting caught up in the gospel and leave this gossip alone. And God bless you.